Hey guys, Sid here with Talking Cryptos, back with another video. And today I'm going to talk to you about Basic Attention Token. So everyone's heard about all these big altcoins like Ripple and Dash and Monero. And while that's cool and all, I like to find smaller coins with a larger scope for growth. And so far this has been my favorite one. Right now it's sitting at a market cap of around $545 million. And I think there's huge room to grow in 2018. So here's a quick overview of Basic Attention Token and why I like it. What Basic Attention Token aims to achieve is to solve the main problems that face the current online advertising market. Right now, you have a huge issue with privacy and with fraud. So on the fraud side, all these advertisers tend to get hustled a little bit by clickbots. So what happens is instead of a real user watching those videos and watching those ads, a robot basically ends up clicking or ends up watching instead of a real customer, which ends up costing advertisers tons and tons of money with no real output. And for the privacy side, everyone knows how creepy it is when you're shopping on some website and then end up going on Facebook 5 minutes later to see the exact thing that you were shopping for show up on your newsfeed. And it's getting to the point where it's a little weird and a little freaky for everyone. So these guys aim to solve both those issues, among others. So the way it works is an advertiser would end up buying BAT tokens and paying them out to the publishers or content creators whenever a user ends up viewing their ad. And the cool part for the user is that you would only view an ad if you really want to. So that way everything you're seeing is really targeted to you. And the content creators, since they're getting paid, which they would eventually convert to fiat at some point, I would imagine, are incentivized to come up with content that really relates to users because that's going to generate the kind of ads that would end up making them the most money. And at the end of the day, the advertisers end up getting way higher quality of data because they're really narrowing their funnels down to users that really care about whatever product or service it is that they are selling. So other than the functionality itself, there are many reasons why I really like Basic Attention Token, and the main three that I can think of are the team, the potential users that would end up hopping into it in a big way, and a potential addition to Coinbase. So if you look at the team, there's actually a crazy level of pedigree relative to a lot of the other teams that you see right now in the crypto world, particularly in ICOs. So the founder of the token is actually the former CEO of Mozilla, the guys that made Firefox, and the rest of their team also has a stellar background. As for who could end up using this, if you look at Facebook and Google, for example, right? They could easily use this to make Instagram and YouTube way more efficient, way more ethical, and way more lucrative. Because if everyone's incentives are aligned and the creators are getting paid out in a much more efficient way, and the advertisers end up losing less money to fraud and end up narrowing their funnels, everyone ends up winning. So to me, it would be a no-brainer once this gets enough traction that it would be adopted by the large platforms that we all use every day. And finally, the main reason that I started looking into this a few months ago when I bought in was because of Coinbase. So we all know that Coinbase is planning on adding a few coins this year, and everyone thought it was going to be Ripple, and that ended up fizzling away, and we all know how that ended. But if you look at the criteria that Coinbase have listed and go through one by one, you'll actually see that Basic Attention Token meets pretty much all of them. And that's why I think it does have a very good chance in 2018 to get added. So if you're interested in this project and you want to learn more, I'm going to leave a link somewhere over here to their white paper so you can get a more detailed overview. If you thought the video was helpful, please like and don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any questions, as always, please leave a comment down below.